Hey, hey. Hey, hey, everybody. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being here on time. Oh my gosh, I missed y'all. I missed y'all. This is a pop-up. This is a pop-up. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. If this is your first time watching, thank you so much for being here. I'm honored you spend a little time with me. Happy Sunday, everybody. Sorry, I had to sit there, y'all. I hope that you were okay after this holiday weekend. Hey, Rika, I haven't forgotten you. I know what I owe you. Haven't forgotten. I just been off. I've been off. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for being here. Y'all are jumping on. Thank you for being here, you guys. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Nakia. All right. Hello, Melanated Chat. It's always nice to see you. Hey, Glory. Hey, Boo Boo. All right. So, I was on another platform, and let me just tell you, this divine masculine energy is on 1,000 today and yesterday, all weekend. So I hope you enjoyed your holiday weekend. In America, we just celebrated this past Thursday, Thanksgiving. A time to get together with your family and friends, or whomever, however that goes. But I hope that you enjoyed your time off. I certainly did. I needed it, and boy, I slept, and slept some more, and ate. But anyway, we'll talk about all that tomorrow during Morning Joe. But this is the divine masculine has been on 1,000. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I think I just rubbed my lash in my lash. I think I just put my lash in my lash. But anyway, I hope that I don't know what that's gonna look like. Anyway, oh well, we're here, we're out here. But the divine masculines have a lot of sacral chakra energy, and if you get me, you get me. I just did a reading, like I was saying, on another platform where the message was, "I want to make love to you," and if that was recorded, I'm gonna bring it to you guys. I'm gonna post it on the channel. But it was, I mean, you talk about the energy was amazing. The first card out was Ace of Cups. Need I say more? But of course, I knew I was coming over here to my fam, and because it's still, I still can't let it go. That's why I had that woman come and get all this love. Y'all know, from Morning Joe, I said that Trey Songz song, "Come Get All This Love" or "Get All This Love," all this love. I'm sorry, it's called All This Love. It's just that is the energy. That is the thing. That's the thing. Okay, so so this it's and I don't care if you're not speaking to your divine counterpart. I don't care if you are speaking to your divine counterpart, but uh things could be different, or things could be whatever. But I'm saying this is the energy. It doesn't matter if you're not speaking to them in the 3D, then you got to be speaking to them in the 5D. If you're not speaking to them in the 5D by now, at least, no judgment or anything, but this may not, probably not your reading, but you can listen and see where you're headed. Okay, because you will be tested on this. You remember the teachers would say, you better listen, because there will be a test. There will be a test on this. Okay, so anyway, this is the T. It feels like it's a divine masculine energy read. I didn't want to call it that. I think yeah, this is the T. Because I purposely didn't want to call it a divine masculine energy read. I wanted to um I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about this energy. And if I start to channel, we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna, because it's a pop-up, we're gonna see what we see. But my intention is for you to pick up the energy of the divine masculine collective, your divine masculine included in this, and so you can know how you can navigate to help with those doggone triggers. Because I have been also reading emails over this little holiday weekend here, and some of these emails, I'm sitting here like, okay, all right, okay, okay, divine feminine, okay. Like, listen, some of y'all are almost there. You're almost there. You can see the finish line. You should be able to smell the sweat, feel the tears. You know what I mean? You should be feeling I'm a red double shot. I'm hearing the agony of defeat. Oh, Rabbasan. Some of y'all are dealing with the agony of defeat. I thought we'd be at this place by now. I thought he would have said this by now. I thought we could have done this by now. Some of you are dealing with the agony of defeat, but I'm telling you that agony is not for naught. Okay? It's a reason that you're going through this. And remember, this is about you. This is about you. This is about you. This is about you. And so if you're going to let the 3D trip you up at this place, I'm telling you, class by sign, somebody said, I don't want to repeat the same cycle. I just want to make sure I'm not repeating the same cycle. You will. You will. And it's okay. Because you're right. Even if you have to repeat, even if you have to go back 2 steps, you're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. Even if you have to step back 8 steps, you're right. Even if we have to go back to ghosting. Listen, if you are being ghosted right now, I promise you, I triple dog dare you to tell me I'm wrong when I say, and that's not ego. I'm listening to what I'm saying. I triple dog dare you to tell me that I'm wrong when I say that if you're being ghosted right now, you're handling this ghosting a little bit differently. You handling this ghosting a little, you're handling this non-communication a little bit differently. You're not quite as concerned. You're okay because you're otherwise occupied. Tell me I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop. I welcome it. I want to know. Those I said, those of you who are being ghosted right now, you do not know what's going. Your masculine don't want to pick up the phone. The carrier pigeon can't give a message in the stars. There's no nothing. You're hearing nothing. You're hearing nothing. But guess what? You didn't fall apart this time. You didn't fall apart. You didn't lose it this time because you have matured. You are ascending. Remember, this is about you. Okay? So I'm saying, yes, you're being ghosted, but don't let that stop you. You're almost there. A lot of us, a lot of you are turning corners right now as we speak. That's why your appetite you had a loss of appetite. You have a feeling a little bit confused or chaos is around you. I call it healing chaos. They show me the caduceus, the intertwining snakes that represent healing. There's chaos being healed in your life right now. There's chaos being healed in your divine masculine's life right now. All right, they're on 1,000 right now. Some of them are saying, don't you let me down right now. Now, don't you let me down right now. And this is not a patty cake message to say, endure abuse, endure all this bad thing. You know what I mean? I'm not saying endure that hurt. If you feel like you are being torn into with the pain and the agony of all that, then by all means, please take a knee. All that means is you just decide you're not going to do the journey right now. I'm not going to journey right now. I almost said I'm not adulting right now, but I don't want to offend anyone. But because I don't want to offend anyone. I don't care if I do, but I don't want to offend anyone when I say we're not adulting today, because that's what I'm hearing. Many of you're still doing inner child work. You're still healing that inner child, that baby you, that young you. You're still healing your inner child. Your inner child is still learning to trust you. It's happening. It's moving forward. It's starting, but it's not all the way there. So, you want to step off the journey because it hurts too much. And I've been through so much because that victimization comes in. You know what I mean? That victim, and hear my heart, because it's not my purpose to offend, not my purpose to offend, but I don't care if I do. It's Shama. I'd rather offend you than leave you in this doubt and this delusion. It's Shabbat. I'd rather offend you into getting mad at me and getting triggered and saying, I don't want to listen to her anymore. And then you walk it out and then come right back full circle. Because I can promise you everything comes back full circle. That's what it does. That's patterns and cycles. You're in patterns and cycles. You're dealing with patterns and cycles. It's not really them. It's not really you. It's just a pattern and a cycle. And the minute you get a hold of that, you'll be all right. You see, you have made it too much about you. You have made it, it's happening to me. It's happening to me. I can't believe this is happening to me. I can't believe this is happening to me. Change that. This is happening for you. It's happening for y'all. It's happening for them. It's happening for your kids. It's happening for your kids. It's happening for the unborn children. It's happening for the children that didn't come through in this lifetime for whatever reason, termination, miscarriage, whatever you want to call it. But it's happening for other things other than just you. You are connected to a greater whole. And that's what's happening. So your divine masculine is saying, don't give up on me. Because I would never sit here and tell you, oh, stay, deal with the crap. Oh, be a martyr, sacrifice your own love and life and light for this mess. I couldn't say that with a straight face. I hope that if those words tried to come out, I would choke on them. So you would know it was a lie. I wish I could say that. I'm simply telling you that energy is an energy. And I'm simply telling you, there's a lot of things that are happening under the surface in the life of your divine masculine. Things that you don't know about, but things that you could know about if you would take the time and rather than worrying about what they're doing or not doing, you would just worry about you and pray a little bit more, meditate a little bit more, with more intention, with more commitment. If you would just do that, if you would just do that, if you would just do that. And then you would know intuitively what is going on with your masculine or what is going on in your connection. And then if you would understand that, then you could have what we call empathy come upon you. And then with empathy, that comes upon you, then you could start to see both sides of the situation and not just how you're being hurt or wounded. That is that inner child that we're going back to again. Little you is afraid that big you is going to make the wrong decision. Little you is afraid of your decision-making process. Little you is afraid of your level of discernment. Little you needs to understand that big you has been through enough hell and high water that you can be trusted now to guide the ship. Oh, Shandabada. You can be trusted now to live your life, okay, with certainty and assurance. You can be trusted to live and make the right choices. I'm just seeing the Titanic. I'm seeing Titanic, the ship, and I'm seeing that iceberg. I'm hearing iceberg right ahead. Iceberg right ahead. That's what I'm hearing. Because you are looking, you are the lookout on your own ship, and you see that iceberg right ahead. You see that obstacle and that hurdle, but you learn how to go around it. Yeah, you might have got hit on the side, but let me tell you, you are unsinkable. You will not go down. You will not drown in emotion. You will not drown in burdens. You will not drown in debt. You will not drown. You will not drown. Ishamando robobobo shanda da da baya. Rebobobobobo shanda da de boyada. That was you in the past when you thought you were unsinkable, but you sank. You see, there's so much I can say about that. I'm gonna try to stay on this. I'm gonna try to stay on this. There is so much that I want to say about what I just said. Because that's powerful. You see the iceberg right ahead, and you have learned how to steer around the obstacles. You have learned how to not stop going through stuff and learn how to go around stuff. Oh, Shama. Some things you have to go through, but baby, blessed were you the day you learned and realized that some things you can go around. How do we do that? With wisdom. Because you have foresight, you can see it. The problem with the Titanic was the lookout didn't see the iceberg until it was too late. If they had seen it ahead of time, or far off, they would have been able to avoid it by steering the ship enough. But they didn't. But some of y'all had a nick of time. Oh, shot. You did see the problem. You did see the bad relationship. You saw the red flags. You heard the warning signs. You heard the warning sirens. But you win anyway. You win anyway. And then you hit the thing head on. And so you sustain some bruises, some wounding. You sustain some damage on your right side. You've sustained some damage on your right side, the side of authority, the side of your decision-making side. You don't trust your intuition. So the balance of your masculine and feminine energy is off. The masculine wants to do something, but the masculine doesn't trust the feminine inside of you. You don't trust the feminine. You want to do something, but I don't trust myself. You want to do something, but I don't trust myself. You see, your masculine, I want to do something, but the feminine, but I don't trust myself. So you do nothing. And since you are a natural doer and goer and seer, you want to do something. So it's frustrating because that stagnation leads to frustration. And then you take it out on your twin. Which is you taking it out on you. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Your divine masculines are on 1,000 because they're like, don't you let me down now. Divine feminine, just when I'm starting to trust your love, just when I'm starting to open up, just when I'm starting to believe that I can actually be happy with a woman, just when I'm deciding that, Just when I'm ready to take a leap of faith, just when I'm ready to let it all go, just when I'm ready to let everything drop and just say, I don't resist. Here, take it all to somebody else, a spouse. Somebody's going through a divorce now, getting ready. They just about ready. Just when I'm about ready to believe again. Don't you leave me now. Feet. Don't fail me. Feet. You are the feet to this relationship. You carry this divine. You carry this divine feminine. You carry this. You carry this. The energy, the move is in you, divine feminine. The masculine energy just simply is the body. It is the physicality. It is the relationship. It is the home. It is the children. It's the things that are gathered that the masculine is in charge of. The masculine gives it a body to move around. But divine feminine tells it where to move. That you are the power. You are the Ishama. You are the engine. Divine feminine is. And it's energized through your knowing. So divine masculine is like, don't you give up on me now. You've been guiding my way this whole time. I've been following your light this whole time. I've been watching your example this whole time. I've been watching you raise your kids this whole time. I've been watching you keep your household this whole time. I've been watching you work and study at the same time this whole time. I've been watching you birth creations and raise your family and make up with your siblings and make up with your neighbors and make up with yourself. I've been watching you this whole time. Your light has been leading me. So don't you dare give up on me now. Don't you dare. Feet, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Beautiful are the feet of those that carry the gospel and divine feminine. Your feet are beautiful because when you show up, good news is given. When you show up, good news is given. Christ, the Savior, is born. Christ consciousness, lifting my vibration so I can save myself and humanity, is born. I'm awake now. I'm new. Behold, old things are passed away. All things have become new for me. So I'm leaving old things behind. I'm letting go of addictions and I'm letting go of traumas and I'm letting go of a mindset that has had me bound. So feet, don't fail me now. Because your feet carry the gospel. Gospel means good news. Wherever you are, divine feminine, it's good news. Half the deck just fell. I'm just going to take them. And I'm going to use them to clarify, but let me give us 4 cards from the Energy Oracle deck. Thank y'all for being here. First card out, walking away. Walking away. If you've been waiting for somebody to leave, they're leaving. If you've been waiting for somebody to leave another person, they're leaving. If you've been waiting for somebody to quit a job, they're leaving. If you've been waiting for somebody to walk away from a karmic family, they're leaving. If you're waiting for somebody to walk away from an addiction, they're leaving. They are leaving. They are walking away. They are walking away. You know why? Because you walked away. You took your energy back. Because you decided you were going to protect yourself. You decided that. I just heard, don't walk away from me. Goddess of the moon. It's all about following your intuition. This is how you're seen by divine masculine. You are the goddess of the moon. Some of y'all moody like the cycles. You're cyclical. You're moody with your cycle. Your cycle brings moodiness, so your divine masculine knows how to handle you at that time. They stop talking to you. They keep their energy real light when you are near your cycle because you're moody. This is the challenge. The divine masculine had to begin to trust themselves and you, goddess of the moon. Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit's advice to you in this situation. Holy Spirit's advice to you in this situation. Pray about it. Rest. Rejuvenate. Let the light shine upon you. Be still and know. Be still and know that all things are well. Be still and know that you are divinely guided and divinely supported. Be still and know. Get some rest. Both of you. Both of you, you're weary. You don't make good decisions and choices when you are weary. Don't walk away when all you really need is to rest. Give it a break. Release and surrender so that you can be rejuvenated. Boom. The world and the cycle can end. The world. Ending cycles. Going deeper. Fourth chakra. Opening your heart to love. The four chakras are being healed. The heart. The healing of the heart. Finally. 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 Let's clarify. Walking away. Walking away. Why is walking away here? Why is walking away here, Spirit? Holy Spirit, what? Shamando. Okay, 2 of Wands. Because it's time to go. It's time to go. That's why. Somebody's walking away because they made a choice between you and somebody else. And they want to be with you. They want to travel towards you. They want to load up the van. They want to load up the truck and move to Beverly Hills. Move cars. Your person might be a media personality or some sort of influencer. You could be. But they want to move to Beverly Hills. Somebody wants to move to Los Angeles. Somebody's moving deep south is what I heard. Somebody's moving to Arizona. Somebody's moving to Kentucky. All right. So I just heard Bluegrass Festival. All right. You may be a country singer. Okay. That's your genre. Either whatever it is. This is the reason. Walking away to pursue someone else, to pursue somewhere else. Sheba. Rebobo Shandada. Knight of Swords. He is about to jump on that motorcycle. He is running, baby. He is running. He knows exactly where he wants to be. And he's moving quickly toward an air sign, perhaps. Moving quickly towards an Aries, perhaps. Goddess of the Moon is here. Why? 2 of Pentacles. Trusting your intuition to find balance in your lives. There was an imbalance. There was an imbalance between spirituality and practicality. There was an imbalance between 2 people. There was 3 people here, and a decision had to be made. Somebody's will was outweighing someone else's in a situation. Somebody's will. Somebody was being controlled. Somebody was being thwarted. Somebody was being blocked. Somebody was being deceived. Somebody was being manipulated. You see? And there had to be balance. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy here. You had to work on your intuition. You had to work on your discernment, your ability to decide between 2 things. One is good for you and one is bad for you. And the courage to pursue what is good for you and not just what other people wanted you to do. Other people wanted you to say, where other people wanted you to live, how other people wanted you to work, what other people wanted you to see or say to a group of people. Shabada. Someone else's opinion forced on you is what I'm hearing. Ace of Wands. In dire need to start living your life for you, your actions, new beginnings in your actions, new people, new places, new things, new ways of focusing, new ways of working, new ways of earning money, new ways of traveling, new ways of communicating. A beginning, a fiery, passionate beginning toward your truth and your honesty. That's what's happening in the collective. This is what's happening in the collective. Somebody is working well with fire right now. Somebody could be dealing with a firefighter, but someone is lighting candles and working well with fire right now, working with the element of fire, being guided by the element of fire. Entranced by the element of fire. I'm seeing somebody staring into a flame and seeing and going into like a trance-like state. It's so peaceful. It's so, I heard the word subliminal, but it's so peaceful. And this person is having the most vivid visions from being in a trance-like state while staring at a candle. And your ancestors celebrate you for this. Your ancestors celebrate you for this right now. Your ancestors celebrate you for seeking and finding. Your ancestors celebrate you right now for listening and learning. Your ancestors celebrate you right now for doing the work and finding a way to heal in spite of the circumstances you find yourself in. Ishenamondoloto, ishikidalanda-darabasota-basata, irabashanda. You are pregnant. You are pregnant with your destiny right now. Ishodororoboshanda. I heard you let the seeds of despair impregnate you. You let the seeds of righteousness impregnate you. You let the seeds of the traumas. It's like you took your pain and you changed the genes, you regenerated it or something. But it's like you took your pain and you turned it into something beautiful. You're creating beautiful things through your pain. I'm seeing you infuse I'm hearing it like water for chocolate, like water for chocolate, like water for chocolate. Yes, it's the way you took your pain. In that movie, this woman wept, and she was a wonderful cook. And she put her soul into her dishes that she made, and she would weep in the food, and you could taste, however she was feeling, she put it in the food. So if she was sad, you would eat her food and weep. If she was happy when she was cooking, she would infuse her spirit in the food. And that's what I'm hearing. This is what you do. You took your pain and you infused it with the goodness and the light that you were seeking, and you found. And now you are creating such beautiful creations, such beautiful hairstyles, such beautiful nails, such beautiful bodies. Like you're a trainer of some sort. Such beautiful art. So you work with canvas and textile and leathers and such beautiful furniture. Some of you are artisans, you're carpenters, you're welders, such beautiful stonework or ironwork. You're masons, you are healthcare workers. Your touch is healing, and you're creating such beauty. Some of you work with children with leukemia and children with cancer, and you brighten up the ward where you are. That everywhere you go, you infuse the atmosphere with who you are. And that's why your divine masculine is saying it is your incense, hey, that led me. It was your smell. Now I'm seeing Esther, Queen Esther. Oh, Shamada, Queen Esther, Libra energy with the Empress. Queen Esther, a true Empress. Esther, the book of Esther. Read the book of Esther. Hadassah is one. Shamando Robo Shanda. I'm hearing Hadassah. Rebobo, that's somebody's name. That's somebody's name. Robobo Shah, that's somebody's name. And somebody just felt that. I'm going to name my daughter Hadassah. I'm going to name my daughter Hadassah. But Esther had to prepare for the king for a year. There was a process, and she smelled amazing. Look at the temperance card. Look at that. Patiently waiting to prepare. You need to patiently wait for these preparations. You need to patiently wait for these preparations. I'm hearing reparations now. You have patiently waited for reparations, and now it is time to receive an inheritance. Now it is time to receive your just deserts. And now it is time to receive your just due. Now it is time to receive the accolades. Now it's time to receive the acclaim. Now it's time to receive with aplomb. APLOMB. But the temperance card is here because everything is healing, even as we speak. Even as we speak. And you've been holding back your energy. You've been preserving yourself for such a time as this, because you too have been healing. You've been withholding your money. You've been withholding your time. You've been withholding your resources. You've been saving. Some of you have been close to hoarding, but you've been saving. You've been saving for a rainy day. You've been saving yourself. You've been saving your peace. You've been saving I'm hearing saving Private Ryan. You've been saving Private Ryan. That's about while somebody else was making a decision. While somebody else was choosing between another person and you. And they know. And they show now. The truth has come out. It had no choice but to come out. The truth is here. The truth is here. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Seven of Wands, the World. I know this is a card about being guarded, but I feel like also this is no more holding back. You've been standing your ground. You've been guarding yourself, guarding your energy, being at peace, doing your best to meditate, doing your best to not medicate, but meditate, right? Getting your health together. Some of you have been taking yoga. Some of you have been focusing more on your fitness. Some of you have been focusing more on a healthy hair journey, a healthy head or head of hair journey is what I'm hearing. All right. But this is removing yourself from the drama. So there's the drama is ending. The drama is ending. So as you've been holding back, you've been also making sure your heart is healing and staying healed. You know, excuse me, this is the end of the fear. If y'all heard me belch, excuse me. But this is the end of the fear with the devil here. Okay, this is Capricorn energy, but this is the end of fear, maybe for some end of addictions. Yeah, the end of fear. I'm hearing cowardice as well. Cowardice, the end of instability and emotions. Boom. King of Cups. Still waters run deep. Very deep emotions for you and emotions that you can trust. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. One for the King of Cups. That flew. Five of Cups. And that's why this king is holding back for some of you right this moment, because they are saddened by the way they treated you. They are saddened by a family that they probably have to leave behind. They are saddened behind, like, could be financial issues. It could be even health issues. You know, they are just not the same. Maybe they don't feel the same, and they're not really telling anybody. Somebody knows. You may intuitively know your divine masculine has been in pain. They're in pain. They have pain. Mm-hmm. They have pain. They don't feel well. They've been depressed. They've had a lot of remorse and a lot of regret. And a lot of it, yes, does have to do with you. It is. A lot of it does have to do with you. And what they've done. Knight of Cups. And they want to tell you that they love you. They want to show you that they love you. As soon as they work up the courage. You see that horse in the back, like he's like showing off. It's like he's like showing off. Somebody owns horses or somebody loves horses. All right. I just heard Mustang. I heard riding horses. I just saw show pony. Some of y'all divine masculines, they are a show pony. They're used to having attention. They're not used to being the way they are with you, running after you or feeling this way about you. But as soon as they work up the nerve with the courage, and well, wait a minute, it's the World card clarifying. So let's, Eight of Wands. No, they're working up the courage, because Eight of Wands is no communication. It's no movement. All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. All right. This is lack of communication. All right. Lack of forward progression. They'll this is procrastination as well. But with the clarifying the world, they're going to come out of that. That's what they're reversing even now. Two more cards that are in my hand. These are the ones that came out. What do we have? The Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Very nice. There's the victory. They're going to talk to you, and they're going to tell you what they want. And a lot of you, it has to do with passion. And then because they want victory and success with you. Somebody definitely is an influencer, because that woman is receiving applause. She's standing on the stage with a microphone, or that's a wand, but it looks like to me like a microphone. But you could be a public speaker. You could be, well, I just saw a nurse that everybody loves, or something about, there's definitely some healthcare workers that's going to be watching the stream that, you literally make the ward. I know I said that earlier in the read, but it's like you light up the ward when you show up. Everybody's like, when are they working? But your person, divine masculine, is wanting a victory with you, is wanting to show you off. You're not a secret, bring you out into, be public with this. like let everybody know, beat his own drum. You know what I mean? Follow the rhythm of his own drum as well. Interesting. All right, you guys. That was good. That was good. That was good grocery. So let me get a oracle card for you. It's coming from Sacred Destiny. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'll be back with a Divine Masculine reading. I'm gonna call it. This is the tea. This is the tea, though. All right. There it is. Transformation. Okay, transformation and wonders wanted to come out. So 2 came out. I'm gonna show you these cards because one has a butterfly on it. That might mean something to some of you. I see the blue and the yellow. Okay. That's the solar plexus. That's energy. That's willpower, moving forward. Also the throat chakra with that blue wing. So it's like wanting to communicate. I'm getting a strong sync that your divine masculine wants to talk to you, needs to talk to you. So there can be a transformation. They want you to keep hope alive. All right. That card is transformation there. You see it? There it is. Focus on that. There it is. And then there's a yellow rose there. That may be somebody may be in Texas. I just heard the yellow rose of Texas. Okay. I just heard the rose of Sharon. Okay. Sharon, the rose of Sharon. I see an amethyst here. So with the wonders card. So let me go with transformation first and give you the message. This is the advice from Spirit for you. So let's see what Holy Spirit is giving you by way of wisdom with this with these messages that we've heard and just dealing with your person. All right, so they want me to read the butterfly message. I will. All right, it says it's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Remarkably, when the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it just doesn't instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup. In other words, it liquefies itself, and out of that emerges something completely different. It is a true transformation. And in some cultures, blue butterflies are considered very good luck and even wish granters. In Native American tribes, it is believed that a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. The Native American shawl dance, which celebrates renewal, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the color blue represents a calmness, peace, and spiritual attunement. And the blue butterfly is thought to carry all these meanings. So the message of the card is this is a time for change, reinvention, or a rebirth into a new way of being. Mm-hmm. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Somebody's about to change everything. It says, don't resist change. Wow. Somebody's like, okay. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. And it also says transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different. Somebody needs to talk. Oh man, communication is coming. Oh God. I mean, quick. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so doesn't mean it means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. That is a transformation card, you guys. Wow. Okay, the wonders card, and then I'm going to go. You guys, thank you again for being here. The wonders card talks about the quartz crystal. There, let me show you the card. There it is, okay? So it says, just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe, anything and everything is possible. Wow. All right, y'all. Those are some positive messages coming from Spirit. Hang in there. Hang in there as best you can. Cope as best you can. Okay. But you know if this is for you. You know where you are. Y'all are grown enough to know. All right. You've been on this journey. You've been doing this thing enough cycles to know what this is. Okay. And if you don't, then you're going to keep on going, keep on trucking, and you're going to don't stop. You haven't made a mistake following your heart. You haven't made a mistake falling in love. You haven't made a mistake putting up with the stuff you did put up with as long as you could put up with it. But when you know to do better, then you do better. And it doesn't, nobody can measure you like you can measure you. So don't look outside of yourself for affirmation or validation. Everything happens from within. So you got this, y'all. I love you guys. And thank you so much for being here. I'll probably be back in a little bit. I don't know yet. I'm not going to make any promises, but I hope that was a little that was something for your soul, just give you a little something. Thank you, CB. Thank you, Mika, for being here. Barbara, thank you for being here. Best dog and moderators decided glory. Okay. Andy McKinley say hang on. Yeah. Tie a knot if you have to. I know that's right. All right, preacher poet, thank you. As a matter of law, bless you. Bless you guys for coming. Awesome. Somebody's gonna get some communication, y'all. My throat was like, ah. Hey, Teresa, Lynn Wolf. All right. Love you guys. This was good. You're welcome, Babs. All right, V. Awesome. All right, guys. Let me see if the divine masculines let me live my life now. Hey, Sharon. I'm glad you were here too from Scotland. Love you. Love you. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.